fine and dandy. Welcome everybody. I know it's been a little bit. I had some stuff that came up last week, which did a little bit of interfering with me streaming. However, we are back tonight. We're continuing on with Wrath of the Righteous. I did go and just do an immediate quick sell off of items to get us started for tonight. Basically our bulk items. I have not gone fine tuning. And I did a quick rest, and this is where we are now. So from the end of the last stream, all I basically did was went down to Woljiv's, sell them a bunch of bulk items, came back up, did a rest, and we're here. Let's see what we got now.
Hail.
Dorjalinda's one eye is red from sleepless nights on the job.
The supply situation is improving, but too slowly. Once the fellows of the crusade lost their connections in the quartermaster service, they switched to dealing with the cart drivers directly. Each supply caravan loses a cart or two on the way, and its driver tells us tall tales about how they were attacked by demons, or how a Vrak swooped in and carried off an entire cart. We catch these jokers, but it's getting out of control. We can't get them all. We need to change something in the system itself. I propose we have inspectors from the Mendavian treasury travel with each caravan. Someone experienced, someone who's ready to answer for the delivery with their life, and who knows how to keep the cream away from the cat, so to speak.
Okay.
There's a simple rule: if you can't beat em, lead em. We'll drop a hint to the brains of this lot to stick to us and fall in line. If they don't act up too much, they'll get their new uniforms and extra rations. And we'll get the loyalty of some big-name leaders among the soldiers.
So soldiers are stealing from their own comrades. Like cats. What was it you said, Dorjalinda? Like the cream that got the mouse instead of the cat? In any case, this is wrong. We must convince them. Let the caravans be accompanied by priests from the capital. Under their eyes, the warriors will be ashamed to steal.
I don't know if that will be the case.
We overlooked their antics when it was just clandestine trades. But theft must be dealt with quickly and severely.
Tell me more about your plans.
Gladly.
Woljiv, what are you suggesting?
Get the sharpest and most ambitious on the take. The rest of the big shots will take the hint. We don't mind smart subordinates who can find a way to get what they want. As long as they don't cross us. And that's it, no more thefts. Why bother when we'll give it to them anyway? And the saps and the slouches will just have to settle for what they have. That's the saps' way. So you're saying we should make the thieves the commander's trusted officers? Then I suggest we just dub this gang the Crus Raiders. We can make an announcement that we're conducting the first Crus Raid in history.
Miss Shayla, what would you do?
I know it can sometimes be very difficult to do the right thing, the noble thing. Especially when no one is there to witness your worst deeds and judge you for them. Which is why we need to have priests accompanying our caravans from the capital. Who would have the heart to commit a crime when a servant of the gods is watching them? I'm sure there are no such scoundrels among our warriors.
Wow, that's some solid advice right there. We should totally try stopping thieves and robbers by appealing to something they don't have, a conscience.
Yeah, I think they'll try to find a way around the priest. Lan, what could you explain? Could you explain your idea for me?
You know, I'm tired of hearing that we can't do anything about these fellows. I suppose we can't really root out petty fraud, but we're talking about blatant, large-scale theft here. About acts of sabotage against the crusade. It's no wonder Mendev is cutting our supplies. They see that we can't even keep our own soldiers in line. Enough is enough. We'll find the most prolific thieves, and they'll hang. Once this is resolved, Nerosian will stop worrying that the coin they spend on us will end up in the pockets of marauders and thieves.
But it's not those poor people's fault that they became criminals. The Mendavian army recruited them, but it can't provide everything they need. And now we're going to hang them for it? How is that right?
Dorjalinda, what would you advise?
There's no question that the cart drivers are in cahoots with the fellows. I imagine they get a cut of the stolen goods. So let's assign a gutsy treasury worker to each caravan, someone to keep an eye on them and see that everything is delivered in full. And they could do some good here in Drazen, too. We always need more people who know how to mount an expedition and organize troops on the march. They'll whip our logistics into shape.
Everything's clear to me now. Let's take a look.
So which option are you going for?
Okay, Woldriff has favoritism, which experience gained by generals increases by 33%. Shayla, energy points income increases by 7. Land material points income increased by 20. Dorjalinda, caravan master's feat. Army has plus 15 additional movement points. I think that's what we're going to go with. Because I mean, yes, true enough. If they are in the army and they're having to steal supplies, it's one thing to steal just to be stealing, but another thing if they actually are stealing to complete their fulfillment in the army, i.e., the equipment, their armor, their weapons, living. That's a total another thing. So I don't want to punish them for basically trying to survive in the army, but I also don't want it to get out of hand. So having financial diplomats go along, yeah, I think we can do that. Caravan masters it is. Dorjalinda, arrange for treasury workers to escort our caravans.
Yes, Commander. I'll send the letters today. They'll have plenty of work in Drazen too. They know their business, and they'll help us keep the army organized during marches.
Alright.
It will be done. I hope our caravans will be safe from now on, but I have a feeling this won't be the last time we have to convene the council to address a problem relating to the fellows.
Okay. Okay, let's manage affairs real quick. I'm trying to remember what all we did last stream. I honestly have not even had the time set aside to review what happened. Crusaders logistics have been reformed. The logistics council requests that the TTS meeting receive an update report, which we just did. Some work on a relic. Okay. Okay. Look at the map. Oh yeah, these are all the places, so we can really haven't advanced in this area. So if we're going to upgrade one of them, let's do, yeah, Lance of Yathwatch. So we can be upgraded to the next level. See if we can get some stuff started building before we progress some of the other stuff. Yeah, let's get the Spellcaster's Lodge going. Teleportation circle will be one good thing. materials. Go 200 for now. 250. That should be fine. Allows us to buy this. Bring another hospital into the mix. Get training grounds right here. I think putting that warehouse, yeah, makes sense. Alright. So we got this one underway, building up. Which is good. Let's take campaign wise. We got 3 separate armies. I don't want to go attack them just yet. Okay. See if we can do something with this demon army up here. Oh, we out of points. I think you stay right where you are. Place for you to go either. Okay. Yeah, we still don't know where these scouts are. We have this one, Dusk of Dragons. Let's discount the price of knowledge, which imposter. Oh, this is okay. Let's do this one for Trevor and Sosiel. Okay. Extra Parters Camp. Extra Parters Camp. Okay. Let's go do that. Tonight's is probably going to be a pretty short stream. At least that's what I'm aiming for. I still have a few things I need to do around the house tonight, so but we'll see.
Hold up, Commander. The thing is, remember how that Crusader went missing a while back, and then he was found outside the city walls, disemboweled?
Anivia pauses and gives you a searching look.
Okay, so has the murderer been found?
No, not yet.
Anivia seems to scrutinize your face again, and then nods to herself.
But I never gave up on the investigation, even when everybody else stopped digging. I know we're at war and that people are dying left and right, but that's no reason to turn a blind eye to crime.
True.
So, that's it, Commander. Another Crusader has just gone missing. He left the barracks to come here. He would have gone past the gates. My gut tells me that the killer won't keep him alive for long. So, Commander, you need to start searching this area right now and try to find out where he's been taken.
Tell me about this missing Crusader.
He's the youngest son of a poor nobleman from Mendev. He's called something like Rillik or Rillik. He's young, barely out of the nursery, and he decided that he was a man now, and so off to war he went. You know how it goes.
This is all quite unexpected.
Death often shows up when you least expect it. It's not like I picked the timing.
Do you know who the murderer is?
I don't have a clue.
Anivia's answer comes too quickly, her gaze dropping before she can force herself to meet your eyes.
What are you not telling me?
I'm telling you the truth, and nothing but the truth. I have my own theories, sure, but nothing concrete. So it's best if I keep my mouth shut on that front.
The guy probably just went out to get some fresh air. He'll stroll back in any moment. What's the point of raising this alarm?
Listen, Commander, do you trust me or not? If you do, then just do as I say. Find the kid, then we'll talk.
Alright, I'll search for the Crusader.
Get going then. He passed the gates and took a right. Ask around, check out the buildings. I'll be waiting for you here.
Wait, alright, so he's abandoned building maybe? Or the house?
We do it my way.
Okay, let's try the abandoned building first.
Follow if you dare.
Men's clothes are heaped on the floor. They were taken off in a hurry. Okay. Okay. You can hear muffled sighs coming from the next room.
How lovely to see you here.
Okay.
Hearing steps behind her, Camilla whips around and freezes. She glances at the bloodied dagger in her hand, then at the dead body at her feet.
Yunlord. How lovely to see you here.
She says evenly. Her lips quiver for a fraction of a second before settling into an unimpeachably polite smile.
What's going on here?
Sarkoris is an ancient land. The spirits of these places have spoken to people since time immemorial, and some of those people heard them and were able to respond. The shamans of Sarkoris were always held in high esteem. They knew the will of the spirits, the will of the land itself. Many Khelids would come to the shamans to learn what the spirits desired in order to gain their support.
Pauses, lost in memories that cannot be her own. Wait for her to continue.
When the world wound opened and the demons poured into Golarion, they drowned Sarkoris in blood. The earth moaned as it soaked up the blood of Khelids, crusaders, and demons. The spirits drank this blood, slowly becoming deranged and turning into incarnations of madness and pain.
Is this her spirit that she's following now?
Look what Sarkoris has turned into. It's an open wound on the body of Golarion. The world wound has changed it beyond all recognition. And the spirits, these poor creatures have been corrupted. Twisted by war, they moan and they howl, but only shamans can hear their senseless cries of agony. I am a shaman. Maria, the spirit I am bonded with, is mad and can speak of nothing but her endless hunger for blood. I give her what she asks for. I feed her the blood of crusaders.
Why not demons?
Mireia is the name of the spirit that lives in Camilla's amulet. Camilla believes her to be the spirit of the land of Sarkoris. The spirit is insane but may hold the key to healing this land.
The spirits of Sarkoris can no longer speak to shamans. All I can hear is the cacophony of their howls, screams, and laments. But there is a way to restore their sanity. By performing rituals. Bloody but effective rituals. When the untainted blood of the Crusaders cleanses the corruption that Maria fed on for centuries, the spirit will regain her sanity and I shall be able to speak to her. I shall be able to ask her advice, to find out how we can heal the world wound. Tell me, isn't this knowledge worth a handful of lives?
We passed the perception check. This isn't your first or even second victim, is it? How many have you killed?
Too few. Maria's hunger is still so great. Her pain cannot be soothed by a single victim. But success is within my grasp. I can feel it. It is even possible that today's victim will be the last.
Who is she, this Myra of yours?
Forgive me, I forgot to make the introductions. This is Maria. Or rather, this is her home. Or her prison, to call a spade a spade. I caught this spirit a long time ago, and I tried for so long to speak with it. My little demented ball of rage. I felt compelled to bind it to this amulet, just temporarily, until I worked out how to help it.
What?
If I am to be fully honest, her name, Maria, is of my own devising. She is not yet able to speak to me, but I still needed a name to call her by.
Why do you think your method will work?
I do not think. I know. I sense things many people cannot. I can infer what the spirits want. For example, there is one spirit hanging over your left shoulder as we speak. It came to enjoy Morea's victim. Can you sense its hunger? Spirits are akin to animals. You cannot bring a hungry dog to heel. You cannot stroke a hungry cat. To speak to a spirit, you must first feed it. It is not their fault that after so many years of torment, the only thing that can satisfy their hunger is blood.
But you said earlier the overabundance of blood is what drove them crazy, gave them the torment.
My ritual will work. I did not read about it in books or learn it from some wizened teacher. You could say that I invented it myself, with Morea's help. I just know that it will work, sooner or later. I can feel it.
What exactly are you hoping to learn from this Myra of yours?
The world wound cannot be allowed to poison all the lands of Galarian. The spirits of Socorus know this better even than you and I. They may know how to heal it. And if not, then perhaps they will know how to eradicate it quickly and painlessly. We're fighting against demons. It is a just cause. But imagine we win and the demons vanish for good. Do you think the world wound will vanish along with them? That it's something we can defeat with weapons? That it won't burst open again at some point in the future like an old festering abscess? I am thinking of the future of these lands, of how to heal them and restore them. Would you not agree that a few crusaders' lives is a price worth paying?
Who was this young man, your victim?
He's the youngest son of a noble from Mendiv. I believe his name was Relic or Relic. I think the dolt was in love with me. He was ever so eager to come with me to this house. One hint was all it took. He is of no interest to me. Morea wanted his blood, so I sacrificed him. The rest is immaterial.
I don't believe in this nonsense.
That is your right. Just as a mole has the right not to believe in the existence of the sun, a butterfly has the right not to believe in summer, an infant has the right not to believe in death. I have revealed the truth to you. You are free to reject it if you wish.
What are you proposing?
My ritual is not yet complete. I have made the sacrifice. Now I just have to let Morea drink the blood. Will you allow me to complete the ritual?
Kind of want to see where this is going, but I also was like, this is the Captain Save-A-Hole thing, and so how are we going to be saving her if we're not going to continue to do? Yeah, complete your ritual.
Thank you. This will not take long.
Camilla, what's her lips? When she lowers herself to her knees before the body, you see that her legs are quaking. Before her deportment remains impeccable as ever.
Accept this sacrifice, Morea. Drink of its blood. Drink of its strength. Drink of its life.
Camilla lowers the amulet into the open chest cavity of the crusader, then raises the amulet above her head. Blood drips from the snake's head into the girl's expectant tongue.
We are one, you and I. Our thoughts, our bodies, our souls. What you take in, I take in also.
I think you're getting too much pleasure out of this ritual. But Camilla definitely spears a small piece of the Crusader's flesh on the tip of her dagger and deposits it in her mouth. Her eyes drift shut in ecstasy, and a shudder travels the length of her body. Yeah, I think you're getting too much pleasure out of this ritual.
Is it wrong to love what one does? Don't you like killing demons in the name of goodness, justice, or whatever it is you're fighting for? Do you not experience pleasure when your weapon plunges into the enemy's flesh? When you look in his eyes and you see the awareness fade away? Have you ever watched a heart stop in an open chest and known that you were the cause? Have you ever held someone on the very brink of death? When your victim's strength is fading with every second before it fades utterly, and the only evidence of your duel will be the bruise on your wrist left by his failing grip.
Camilla studies her blood-stained hands. A shaky sigh emerges from her chest. You're sick, girl.
I enjoy what I do. However, my preferences are nothing compared with Mirea's appetites. We are quite lucky that our desires align at all.
So did the ritual work?
Yes and no. I think I made out a few clear words from Mirea before the madness swallowed her again.
Miss Tip seems to turn in as she lays her hand on the helmet resting on her chest. She stumbles slightly and still tipsy.
I'm on the right path. More rituals are needed. Not many, not more than 10 or 20, I should think. Will you allow me to continue my work?
And no more killing. I will spare you this time, but you will have to find another way of speaking to your spirits.
What a pain. But if these are your terms, then I agree. There is one more thing. Commander, my ritual is quite a taxing process. The strain is difficult to bear. Sex is the best way to relieve the tension once it is all over. Please, I need you. Here. Now. And besides, I do believe you've been trying to express your admiration for me for some time. So come. Don't hold back. I want you.
Camilla's body's trembling. She gazes into your eyes, looking almost manic. Sure, I never refuse a lady in need.
Take me. Quickly.
Camilla rushes to you and brings her lips to yours, her breath gasp. Greedy, impatient, demanding, set your skin ablaze. Her fingers latch into your belt buckle.
Thank you. I never thought that the commander would turn out to be so open-minded. You have exceeded my wildest expectations.
Camilla, breathing slowly, evens out, and the familiar half-smile reappears.
You know, when I saw you standing there, I thought my life would end tonight, but you spared me. Thank you. I would like to speak with you a little later. Please come and see me. No need to be shy, for I have no more secrets to keep from you. Now, we should leave this place. You go first. I will follow in a few minutes.
That was weird. Yeah. Well,
I'm
we're
off.
stopping the killings. But what else is this chick going to do? This bat crazy chick.
Anivia stretches lazily and yawns, but her eyes are fixed on you.
Well, Commander? Have you solved the problem?
First, tell me honestly, what exactly do you know about this crime?
Crime? What crime?
Anivia says with a smirk, before becoming deadly serious.
Listen, Commander. I was just using my brain, following certain individuals, listening to what people were saying on the street. I had my suspicions. But what are suspicions worth? On their own, nothing. I didn't have any proof. I'm not Irabeth, I'm not gonna go digging for the truth. 'Cause if I dug deep enough, the Knight Commander would be down a companion. Smack bang in the middle of a war. How would that help anything? I'm not gonna be the one to scupper this crusade, so I'll be keeping my mouth shut.
Anivia speaks slowly, staring into your eyes.
I trust that you'll handle this in whatever way is best for the crusade. If you want to tell Irabeth everything, go ahead, it's your call.
The problem has been solved.
That's all I needed to know. Thanks, Commander.
Okay. Interesting. We still got to figure out this imposter thing. Stuff for Sosiel. Well, it's a piece of work. Yeah, we got Sosiel with us. Let's make this travel down here. Go ahead and fight these guys and keep on going.
Are we in trouble yet?
I will help where I can.
You need to get on top of Big Boy.
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
Go ahead and get started on him.
Yet another obstacle.
Oh, turn base.
Don't hold back!
Oh, Knight Master. Cleric. Let's get rid of this cleric. Fortune Ray. Yes, please.
You've crossed the wrong line.
Let's go ahead and give you some mage armor.
No glory without risk.
Begone, fiend!
Strike!
Okay, let's get some more scorching rays. Good job.
You won't
Go
survive
ahead,
me.
man. Ready to go? Go there, then you can go ahead and get. Good job, everybody. Good job. Alright, let's just get out of here. I would do the buffing thing, but it's gonna, I think it's gonna expire before we can get down to where we are trying to go, so let's just get down there, we do a rest down there, and then we will buff up. Let's go a little further. Oh, I'm doing good. Xena Vithar? Yeah, I'm doing good. Sorry, you said the mic is a little quiet? I don't recall changing anything on it, but I can raise it up some more. I think, well, looks like that as far as it will go. Went up a little. And let me know if that's a little bit better. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm just trying to progress some more along in here. See. Okay, she can still do decent meal stuff. If we even take. Because she was doing absolute crap for the night watch. Then she can help out with that. Oh, I'm loving the game. I absolutely love playing it. I, it's been a little bit since my last stream, but because I had some stuff going on in life. But yeah, I'm absolutely loving playing this game. It's real engaging. I guess is the right word for it. I still gotta understand a little bit more of the spells and whatnot. But yeah, I am thoroughly enjoying it. Let's go with this mulled wine. It's gonna give us a +4 cooking bonus to all skill checks. And all armor ability on skill checks are reduced by 2. Okay. So let's do that. And everybody else is in place. Auto pass, auto pass, auto pass, auto pass. And as long as it's not a 1, auto pass. Okay, I think that is good. And let's rest. Have you played it?
Able to think of jokes so quickly? I
How
can't
far are
make
you in
jokes
it?
at all.
So you've seen how fast a paladin can bring up their shield to fend off a blow? It's the same thing. Takes years of practice.
Land. You are something else. Okay. Oh my goodness, we rolled a 1. We rolled a freaking 1 for alchemy. So we didn't get our mulled wine. Okay. Go figure. Let's continue on. I'm gonna enter this location and let's see if we can oh. Let us increase our shoulder benefits.
I'm all ears.
Bark skin for you.
Sud is restless. I wonder why.
You don't need armor because you got on the thing, right? Oh no, you don't. No braces, so yeah, you need armor. Ghost armor for you.
My tail is restless.
Give yourself false life. If you end up with any question, feel free to ask me. I'll have to find this. Oh, okay, thanks. Yes, it's a thoroughly enjoying game.
Together, we stand.
I really like these CRPGs and stuff like this, Baldur's Gate, Neverwinter Night, stuff like that. The fantasy aspect, but I also like sci-fi. I like a little bit of everything. But yeah, this one is
I will
definitely
lend
up
you
there.
my aid.
I have done some of
My skills are absolute.
some of Kingmaker, but I haven't finished that one yet either. Alright, I think
You're
that
the
is
person.
everybody's.
I like you.
Rely on
You
me.
need to settle up. On him.
My will is resolute.
You oh, full strength mass. Yeah, I think that'll be a good call for you. Let's increase armor level though too. Then we do bow strength mass.
A goat,
next
a
time around.
lizard, and a human enter
here.
a tavern.
Where else would I
What'll
be?
it be, Lan? The bartender asks.
You need ghost armor too.
This war must end.
Yeah, I don't want to do any of the other stuff. I did the basic startup. So he Young Alert is one of the basic ones that you can select. So he's a Tower Shield Specialist. And the Mythic Path, I was thinking maybe Gold Dragon, but we'll see. I'm currently a Zata right now, trying to make sense out of that. And this is different for me because I usually in these games do a Wizard class. So this is one of the few times that I actually am doing what was I thinking? A fighter base class. So it's a bit unique. I really gotta look at some more of these matchup to get everybody in their best equipment, but that'll be okay.
Trust in yourself.
They all got that going.
Always be ready for the worst.
Something wrong?
You need mirror image active.
Yes.
She should also get mirror image active on her. Except it doesn't seem like I have it saved up for you, do I? That's a shame. Okay. Interesting. All right.
Don't mind me.
A bright future awaits us.
Everybody else can just
The world
chill
has
out.
suffered enough.
You can give us full strength, mass. And now, let's see what's in this area for us. Giant crack in the diseased parched land deep down are huge branching burrows, okay? Yeah, I'm not trying to leave the area already. Let's come on back this way. Yeah, I went with the pre-made Young Alert, the pre-made Tower Specialist guy, which at first I didn't even realize he was a Tower Specialist. And Azada is the path currently. But I was thinking maybe eventually doing Gold Dragon. Let's drop a quick save. Knowledge Arcana. What kind of monster could dig such a burrow? Maybe a giant mole demon? Okay. Oh, he failed, that's why. They're all dead. Wait, what's that? Do you hear that sound?
This will be quick.
Okay. Gluttonous Maw. Okay. Let's go get some damage in on this thing. Let's see, wait, I thought you... Why is his mirror image not working? Okay, let's get Blur.
Now,
Let's get you close to the fight. Oh, mirror image was working. It's just couldn't see it. Okay. You missed. Okay. Land. Get us some damage. 16 damage. Okay. Sosiel, I don't think you're gonna make the rush. Oh, you can. Okay. Let's do that then. Just 8 damage to him.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Okay. Ember, what can you do against this thing? Okay. Nice job, Ember. Nice job.
This will hurt!
Cover me, all right?
Wow. Those misses. We rolled so low. For the main hand was, God dog it. Go figure. Alright, land, do your thing.
Make every strike count.
What is going on? Yeah, we got a bunch of low. Did 31 damage to us. You
Fall!
The light take you.
another blast of scorching ray, please. Ember, help us out. Yeah, I just noticed that. It looked like because we were grouped up, the mirror images were blended in with the group. Okay. Have you seen anybody else playing the generic blend? Let's get you over here to the side, so yeah, because we could possibly use like cone stuff if we can come to the side and do it.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Nice, finally. All right, Lamb, finish him off for us.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
The monster is dead. Wiping the sweat from his face, Sosiel looks over the battlefield.
It's the extirpators. This enemy must have been more than they could manage.
The cleric folds his hands in a short funeral prayer.
Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards the chaotic side a little bit since we got this little pet dragon with us. And see how it goes. I figured it seems like I'm unconsciously heading towards what I'm unofficially calling the Captain Save-A-Ho playthrough, trying to save everybody. But we'll see.
I liked fighting this big evil thing. Maybe we can find another one. Maybe we can look for it. Do you want me to look for it? But don't start dinner without me. You won't, will you? And why is Sosiel so sad? I don't like it when people are sad near me and I'm not. It makes me feel strange.
Evu lowers her nose and snorts sadly.
Yeah, do you see your brother amongst this, the dead? Yeah, she's very fun. I mean, this is my first time playing, so I don't know about any other companion choices. I don't know if I do a different mythic pack, if I get a different pet or companion like that, but we'll see.
No, he's not. I don't see him among these people.
The relief is palpable in the young cleric's voice.
What can you say about the bodies?
They died not long ago. Judging by the wounds, they were killed by the same beast we just dispatched.
Looks like that imposter sent us into a trap.
Yes, looks like it. Let's return to Drazen and...
Sosiel clenches his fists.
Oh Shellen, help me endure this. This entire story, you know, I don't recognize myself. I serve the goddess of love, but the Hell Knights, I hate them, I really do. It's sickening, but I don't know how to get rid of this feeling.
Yeah, I think I'll probably do multiple playthroughs of this. Then I don't know if I'm gonna do all of them or any more of them streaming wise, but I know I'm gonna do more playthroughs of it, that's for sure. I kind of am an open streamer right now. I haven't narrowed down saying that I'm only streaming strategic games or RPG games or anything like that. So it's kind of just whatever I feel like streaming at the moment. And hence, I was doing this one. So the future only knows if I will stream any more of them, but I definitely will play some more playthroughs of this, that's for sure. Why do you hate Hell Knights so much? So.
The fact that we even tolerate them is a disgrace to the entire Crusade movement. Cruel tormentors who are indifferent to the suffering of others, or who perhaps even enjoy it. What are they doing on our side? Why do we let them justify all these atrocities by participating in the Crusades?
Yeah, because like along those lines, I still got playthroughs that I got to finish going back to Fallout 4. My first time ever doing the survival playthrough. I was streaming that, and then I jumped from that, I think, to X4. Was doing well on that. And then I went to War Tales, streaming that for a little bit. And these other streams, I haven't finished those games. The ones that I mentioned, I haven't finished those games. I just kind of jumped in the middle of them and went to a different one. But I've been on this one for a little while now. We'll see. But yeah, even those other games, I still have my other playthroughs that I've done that wasn't streaming. What does your face say about it?
It's a temptation, and I must overcome it. Their cruelty stirs indignation in me. I'd like to believe it's righteous. But they also call their spite righteous anger. I shouldn't be like them. I shouldn't answer evil with evil. But goddess, it is so hard.
You really haven't been yourself since that imposter showed up.
The things he said about my brother, I admit I want to grab him by the throat and squeeze so hard his spine cracks. It is a dirty, unworthy desire, but I can't get rid of it. And worse, I think the reason I'm so angry is because I'm afraid he's telling the truth.
Sela looks at Sosiel with sympathy.
Hold on, brother. If you need to talk, drink, and forget everything or howl your grief at the moon, come to me, I'll support you. War is hard on good people.
True.
But this war isn't hard on you, Sela. What does that mean?
Okay.
It means I'm a paladin, damn it. One of the many swords of the gods, forged and honed specifically for the war against those who want to see good people suffer. That is what makes us different from healer clerics. And from nuisances like you, kiddo.
Okay, let's go. We have to talk to that imposter.
Sosiel nods without saying a word.
It's a sword. Body's torn to pieces, still armor and crumbled like paper. Okay. Cure light wounds. Living flame. Where this cloak channels energy to harm undead. For the next 2 rounds, they become surrounded by fire shield. Okay. Get the rest of this stuff up. All this other stuff looks basic.
Can't hide from me.
Spot's a trap.
Uh-huh.
Okay, everybody hold still.
Ask nicely.
I am never
We will
wrong.
win this war.
I'm always ready.
Go up there.
Who, me? This is my kind of work.
Okay.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Okay, I think we gotta do. So to get this one up here, I wonder if that's a dimension door thing. I think that's gonna be a dimension door.
Are we in trouble yet?
My tail is restless.
It's time to act. Search for the beauty of your heart.
No reason to pause.
Okay. I wonder if we got the wand someplace. Well, we should have the wand someplace. For dimension door. Cause I remember getting one. Just so that we can get up top. There we go.
We'll make things right.
Okay. Weird. Why? Okay.
Something over there.
Oh. Okay. So I didn't need to use the wand after all.
That was easy. Ah, test of my abilities.
Greater Shadow. Grapples Greater Shadow. Cure Moderate Wounds. Holy Ore. Heal Mass. Diamond. Dagger. That's unidentified. Flaming Dagger. Yeah, we take all of that and let's get started on this thing. Level 11 Undead. Currently flat-footed because he hadn't acted yet, so
Don't hold back!
Distract them for me.
You won't survive me. Did you see that?
alright.
Ha! A
Back
trivial
down.
task.
Now let's start getting out of here then. Council, you spot a traveling merchant. Do you wish? Yes. Let's see what he has. Show me your wares. Bulk selling, please. Yeah, all these little items that we just picked up that we will not be using for sure. Go with the rest of this stuff at a little bit later time. Interesting. Especially considering I don't remember what we did with the last one. We probably accidentally sold it. That's why he doesn't have those. Right? Oh, he's not gonna. Okay, and you can get these two for you guys. That way I won't have to worry about mage armor so much. I mean, it's less protection than mage armor will grant you, but it's something. And then we can just focus on blur and stuff like that for you guys. Since we mentioned blur, let's just do that. All right. Probably not the best deals I just made, but something's better than nothing. Yeah, because mage armor's in effect. Okay. So that is exactly the same as mage armor. Oh no, you need to come back out because I got something for you, didn't I? Okay. Okay. That's good enough for you right now. You just bring up protection plus 3 grants the wearer an ability to avoid magical and unusual attacks with greater willpower. The character makes a successful will saving throw against an attack that normally deals half damage. On a successful save, instead they take no damage. A helpless character. Okay. This one, replace that one. It's a little bit better. That's you. Alright. Cast the following spells: Jolting Potent, Call Lightning, Lightning Bolt. Okay, yeah, we'll give you that for now. Give you that. Take that one. that's good for now. Let's get back to how everything else is working out for us. Okay, let's continue. The foul burrows. Okay.
Iridescent streaks appear in the bilious violet sky above the deserted lands. The streaks are not like an ordinary Golarian rainbow. They look more like oil dropped in water. The sweltering haze in the sky seems to waver along with the streaks. Time and again one of the commander's party spots some movement out of the corner of their eye and reaches for their weapon, only to immediately realize they were mistaken. The ground underfoot turns a muddy gray, covered in a dense layer of ash expelled by geysers. Curious natural phenomena not uncommon in these parts. In the distance, barrows can be seen, appearing only as vague piles of rocks in the haze. The wind whips clouds of ash into the faces of the commander and his party. Along with the ash, the wind ushers in ragged gray clouds that shroud the sky. A giant eye of cloud unblinkingly watches the commander and his party from above. One can only imagine how insignificant the creatures struggling across the land must seem from such a height. In a break in the clouds, the white of the sky's eye pulses, ready to burst like a boil. The dark cloud of the pupil grows blacker still. The commander decides to
Okay, first we will study the shape of the clouds more closely. Come on, land, give us a pass.
Lon observes that in this wind, the ordinary storm clouds cannot coalesce into clear shapes. The air throbs with peril. This is no mere storm. What's brewing is something brought by the abyss and possible only in the wound.
Okay. Try to recall any previous mention of such a phenomenon. Dang it, we failed.
This is the first time Yunlert has encountered this phenomenon. It is possible that none of the Crusaders have witnessed such a thing before.
Make for the burrows, the only cover in the middle of the waste. We failed that too.
Failed a mobility check. As the party runs for cover, the black pupil of the cloud eye looms, watching their flight. Something suddenly drops from the sky, landing with a splat at the commander's feet like an overripe fruit. It is white, about the size of a chestnut. It has a dark center, and the longer the commander stares at it, the more it seems like something is staring back. The fruit looks disturbingly like an eyeball. The whirlwind of ash stops the party from looking up to see what is happening in the sky. Perhaps a carrion bird was transporting its already rotting prize home. At least, that's what all the companions are hoping as they cluster around the milky white eyeball. A second eyeball lands nearby with an unpleasant squelch, leaving only a bloody splash on the ash-covered ground. Two eyeballs cannot be a coincidence. The commander does not even have to speak. Without a word, the party wheels around and races toward the barrows that loom black through the ash. The sickening hail pummels them in the back, shoulders, and heads, leaving wet marks on armor and clothing and soaking their hair in sticky slime. The land around the barrows looks more like a dumping ground than a burial ground. The storms have bleached skulls and bones, rusted armor, and dented swords. This is a familiar sight. More surprising are the arms and legs of golems scattered around the waste, the once snarling faces of animals that now lack all resemblance to their living brethren, things that look like horse carcasses but with broken mechanical legs. Everything is brown with rust and long forgotten. A battle was fought here once. Through the veil of ash, the party struggles to find the entrance to the barrow.
Okay, hastily fill along the walls. Land, you're going to be our savior.
Succeeded at a perception check. Lon taps on the rock to test its solidity, trying to find a weak point, a crevice, or a door. Victory smiles on him. The next strike is answered with a ringing of iron. The ash-darkened piece of metal that covers the entrance crumbles under Lan's attack. The mouth of the barrow is cool and smells of damp and dust. More of the ash lies underfoot, pressed into a glossy, slippery crust. It is clear that the barrow has been constructed above a cave system. The deliberately carved-out corridors stretching off into the barrow's depths leave room for natural passageways. The wind, wailing through the stalactites in the dark, carries a strange sound similar to a desperate human cry. Help me! Help me! The party strains to hear and decides to
find out who the voice belongs to. Wow. Our Lord Nature is needing some work.
failed a lore nature check. Lan listens intently and concludes that the voice does not belong to any beast or monster he is familiar with. Perhaps it is an illusory sound produced by the air whispering through the stalactites, but it is also possible that there is someone there, in the dark, crying out for help.
Go towards the voice.
Yunlert cannot ignore the cries for help, and the party rushes toward the sound, frequently looking around for enemies or traps. A strange thing, the closer they get to the voice, the less distinct the pleas become, blurring into the grinding screech of a rusty mechanism. The only passage leading further into the barrow finishes in a dead end. A spacious cave, its walls decorated in frescoes that have almost entirely faded over time. Before the companions have a chance to decide whether to look for a door or turn back, the cave floor, which seems solid with well-trodden ash, vibrates and begins to ripple like water. One after another, the commander's companions are sucked into the thick ashy mass like they have stepped into quicksand.
Let's assess the situation first.
Succeeded at a perception check. The party understands that panicking is pointless. Assessing the situation and formulating a plan of action is much more useful. When they stop struggling, they notice that the quick ash seems to loosen its grip and turn. Below, they can hear strange noises like grinding metal. Could there be a mechanism drawing the quick ash downward? The exit from the cave is still too high up, and now the party have only one route out down.
Let's try to grab hold of the projections on the wall.
Succeeded at an athletics check. The party notices fissures in the nearest wall and tries to grab onto the cracks to climb out. The commander's companions hang suspended above the quagmire for a time, but they cannot move any further. There are no other ledges on the wall to grab onto. Even the strongest party members begin to lose their grip and gradually slide back down.
Closing his eyes tight, the commander takes a deep breath and dives.
The quagmire's resistance vanishes as expected. The commander opens his eyes, sensing that he is in freefall. Through the gloom, he sees a spear sticking out parallel to the ground, and he manages to grab hold of the wood and hang suspended from it. Suddenly, everything jolts into action. Dozens of daggers, saws, swords, and spears spring out from all sides, whistling through the air. But this is no enemy ambush. The weapons are being brandished by the pistons and loudly scraping gears of a giant mechanism. The spear that saved the commander was so rusted in its piston that it is no longer able to move. The party has found itself in the heart of a giant metal flower growing up out of the ashy quagmire covering the floor. The urinag, built by the forges of the abyss, tries to close its petals, crushing, mashing, and cutting its victims to pieces, but years of lying dormant in the darkness have taken their toll. Its articulations move with a soul-shuddering screech and become easily jammed. The mummified bodies of unlucky crusaders can still be seen hanging speared on rusted blades. If the commander wants to avoid their fate, he must
Do athletics. Break the pistons holding the weapons.
Succeeded at an athletics check. The pistons brandishing the weapons look rusted and fragile. The commander strikes out at the closest one, which is armed with a serrated lance. The lance plummets toward the bottom and falls between the toothed gears at the heart of the urinag. The screeching of the jammed mechanism sounds like a pained human shriek. The urinag shudders for several seconds, trying to grind down its own part. Finally, it succeeds, but perhaps the commander will find a sturdier lance to halt the mechanism for good. The commander is almost out of time. Another few minutes and it will all be over. Realizing that a simple escape isn't possible, the commander decides to try jamming the urinag's main mechanism in the heart of the flower. He looks around for something sturdy and finds
tower shield on the back of a dead warrior.
As she died, the female warrior tried to hide behind her tower shield, but it did not save her. The closing petals pinned her to her shield, forevermore fusing them together as one whole. The commander plants his feet against the shield and pushes, trying to dislodge it, but it doesn't move an inch.
Okay, a hammer in the hands of the dead paladin.
The hammer falls, sparking off the gears and getting stuck between them. With a furious screeching and scraping, the Uranag tries to grind up the hammer, but it cannot. A tremor travels up the petals, there is a deafening cracking sound, and the Uranag stills. Forever. After carefully extracting themselves from the clutches of the broken Uranag, the commander and his party find themselves up to their knees in ashy sludge once more. But this time, it only harmlessly squelches under their feet as they walk. A dark breach yawns before them, and the cry the commander heard at the entrance to the barrow rises up again. Help me! Since there is no other route, the commander decides to
pray for the dead crusaders.
The commander offers up a prayer, thanking the crusaders who helped their fellow soldiers even in death, and asking for forgiveness for not treating their bodies with the respect they deserve. He feels warmth suffuse him, like the dead truly are with him and are wishing the party good luck on its onward journey. After all its ordeals, the party finally goes up to the surface and emerges in a small chamber. Pipes protrude from numerous openings dotted all over the walls, and they connect to a small box adorned with Baphomet's symbol. The box cries out, producing high plaintive noises that, when carried through the pipes, begin to sound something like, "Help me." The commander knows that this is just another demonic mechanism created to lure crusaders into the barrow. He smashes the box, scattering small bolts and gears across the room. Silence reigns. There are no secrets left in this place now.
Okay. Huh. There's a demon army trying to come up. Oh, we got... Oh, because our rest. That's probably what it's all coming from. Okay, who else was with the Hell Knights? Paladins and Rangers and Hell Knights. Okay. You guys need to come. And join up. Day level 7 now. Barbarians, marksmen, and hound masters. You still come down for him. I don't have enough. That's what's going on. I was too short. God dog it. And then for you would be. So let's do another 4,000. Okay, wait. Where can my church cards go? I don't have any place for church cards right now. You guys need to come on down this way. I need to start getting church guards, even if I don't have anybody to add them to right now. And because we're going to have to. So we got paladins. You need to let's engage this group, and then I'm gonna go take out that other group. Okay. Wait. Whoa. No, we need a heal. Two. Okay. You can heal them up. Okay, just do a little scorching ray to get rid of them. And we get all our people back. Good work, guys. Gloves of Sacred Beast. These gloves have claws that deal 1d8 slashing damage on an unarmored attack. The enemies of evil alignment, they deal 2d6 damage instead. Additionally, scars give the wearer +1 enhancement bonus on attacking damage.
A gang of demons and their henchmen, ensconced in mud swamps, has been destroyed. For many years they have lured small crusader units here and drowned them in the treacherous stagnant waters. The soldiers fish out all the drowned they can in order to bury them. Upon the corpses, they find some rather valuable trophies.
See what about. Oh, we got our 10 health. Okay, yeah, that's what. Okay, so we need to go back for audience. Man wants to talk. The hatred of the descendants of Sakaris toward arcane spellcasters knows no bounds. The representatives of several tribes demand that mages not be allowed to serve in their units. Stand up for the mages. Commander stood up for the mages, and the former Sicarians had no choice but to obey. News of this decision spread among arcane practitioners, and many of them have decided to join the Crusades. Okay. We have a new bastion option, but we don't have anybody to work towards it. Okay. Well, we got these. The Free Crusaders asked the commander for an audience, and Lamb wants to speak to the commander. He stressed that it is about his tribe and that it would be better to have this conversation in dress. Okay. Let's continue to do some more movements with our army. And we're in today's stream. And not go that way yet. Let us go down here to take care of these guys that's trying to come around. Guard it there. There, cut that way. Trying to think what's going to be if we get the paladins out of this group and we can bring in some wizards or something. Oh, we can bring both of them in. Bring the paladins over here. Bring you guys this way. Let's have them travel that way for now. Just getting closer to our paladins for that next turn. That looks like that for all of them. Let us teleport back to Dresden. Let's go to the prison. This is where we will continue off next time. Yeah, let's finish off Sosil's portion and then we'll close out tonight. That feels like a good closing spot.
Well, did you talk to the extirpators? The extirpators, they're all dead. That's a shame. I think I'm welling up.
It was a trap. You were hoping the monster would kill us too, didn't you?
Accusations again. You can say whatever you like, but where's the proof? You can't scare me. Listen, do you understand the situation you've gotten yourself into? You'd be wise not to antagonize us. You should help us, and hope that after everything you've done, we still have a little mercy for you. Ha! Mercy? I'd be a fool to believe that lie. I know how kind you and your brother are. My whole back is covered with scars because of his mercy. That's not true.
Sosiel mutters silently.
It can't be true.
Tell me what really happened.
Or what?
Do you want to leave the city? I can set you free and even give you a horse.
Are you serious? Heh, I don't really believe the word of commanders, but hey, what choice do I have? Alright, I got nothing else to do. Your bars are strong, locks are good, you got me. I'll hope for your
The imposter casts a vicious look at Sosiel.
Your mercy. Well, listen, this time I'll tell you how it was. I was a soldier fighting for the extirpators. That wasn't a lie. I was valet for that scumbag Trevor. He used to work me hard, but that was a long time ago. Before the demons took him. Took him? How? Where? How could you even say such a thing?
Sosiel's voice is choked with grief and rage. The imposter enjoys the look on Sosiel's face.
Keep listening. Don't interrupt me. We were hunting a chimera back then. It's an easy job for the extirpators, even with all the demonic freakishness the wound gives a chimera. We were driving it toward your boy Trevor. He was preparing to attack, and then a demon appears, a huge one, scary, in a black mask. Bam, rips one knight to pieces. Bam, there goes another one. And then the demon looks at Trevor and says, "This one is good, I'll take him," and he picked him up like he weighed nothing and vanished. Well, what could we do? That demon was chopping up knights left, right, and center. What could we do? We turned and ran. Then the rest of our guys caught up to us. They executed a few of us on the spot, as a warning, and made the others slaves, live bait for the monsters. Slaves don't live long. Only 3 of us survived out of the whole unit, and no one has seen Trevor since.
What kind of person was Trevor?
A real devil. Didn't go easy on anyone, beat us good. The knights respected him, and us ordinary infantry were afraid to show our faces to him.
Where's Trevor now?
Are you deaf? I told you, no one knows. A demon dragged him off, a demon in a black mask. As to the where and why, you'll have to ask the demons.
There used to be a female knight among the extirpators, named Marenta. Where did she get Trevor's shield?
Marenta? She and Trevor were sleeping together. When they dragged Trevor off, he dropped his shield, so she picked it up. Like, to remember him. I'm telling you, those two deserved each other. When Trevor was gone, that crazy bitch wanted all of us to be executed, the whole unit. The Paralictor refused to waste people. He said we would be useful as slaves. She made a scene and then transferred to another order. Good riddance.
What happened to the extirpators?
You saw what happened to them. They died. I don't care. I'm not gonna cry about them. They killed a lot of beasts, but there's always someone stronger. That demon wiped them out. Only the ones who ran survived.
You said 3 of you survived? Where are the other 2?
I think they were gonna go to Canabres. They wanted to pretend to be refugees, and then wing it. Do you want to catch them too? They're probably somewhere near the creepy church where the undead used to be. I heard they plan to build a shelter there, to stay away from the local commander.
So, have you heard enough?
Yes.
Sosiel's voice sounds hollow, and he looks totally lost.
I have. So it's true. My brother betrayed everything we believed in.
Wait, this is only one person's side of the story, and a liar's at that. Let's find the other 2 survivors and ask them.
What's the point of running away from the truth? The others will only confirm his words.
Sosiel looks down, but then hesitantly looks up at you.
Although, it probably wouldn't hurt. Excuse me, I need some fresh air.
The imposter is staring at the cracks in the ceiling.
You again. What else do you need?
Do you want to leave him here or do? No, we'll free him. You're free to go.
Seriously? I thought I was going to die here, heh? Well, thank you, Commander. I hope we don't meet again.
Okay. Yep.
I'm gone.
And with that, we're going to end today's stream here. So, some fun. We finished up Summer Source. Okay. I didn't know the webcam froze on me. We finished up Sorcerer's quest line. Or, not finished it up, but we advanced it some more. Along with a couple of other locations on the map we have cleared out. But with that, we're going to end today's stream. Thank you everybody for coming through and watching as I do a little more playthrough into Wrath of the Righteous. And as always, please ensure that you take the time to enjoy your day, enjoy your nights, and enjoy life, because it's too short not to. Peace.